Jai Hind everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel which is Explore Yourselves, Banking and General Knowledge, etc. Jai Hind, your daily boost. Tithi, Nakshatra, days of the year and important birth and death anniversaries of 21st September 2025, Sunday. Bengali date 4 Ashwin 1432. As per Benimadav Shil Ponjika, Tithi, Amavasya and up to full day. Nakshatra, Purva Falguni and up to 1011 hours and after that Uttara Falguni. Today is 264th day of the year. There are then 101 days left in 2025. Today is 38th Sunday of 2025. Today is Mahalaya. Mahalaya is a significant occasion in the Hindu calendar that marks the end of Pitru Paksha, a fortnight dedicated to paying homage to ancestors, and heralds the beginning of Durga Puja festivities, especially in West Bengal. It usually falls a week before Durga Puja and is celebrated with early morning recitations of the sacred verses from the Chandipat, most famously narrated by Birendra Krishna Bhadra on the radio. Devotees offer prayers and perform tarpan rituals on the banks of rivers to honor their departed ancestors, seeking their blessings. Mahala is thus seen as both a moment of reverence of our forebears and a joyful spiritual prelude to the arrival of goddess Durga. Today is International Day of Peace. International Day of Peace is observed every year on 21st September as designated by the United Nations to promote and strengthen the ideals of peace both within and among all nations and peoples. It serves as a day for global ceasefire, non-violence, and reflection on how to build a more harmonious and compassionate world. On this day, individuals, communities, and governments organize educational events, cultural programs, and peace initiatives to raise awareness about conflict resolution, human rights, and sustainable development. The day symbolizes hope and collective commitment to creating a future free from violence and war. Today is Day for Peace and Nonviolence, UN. The International Day of Peace, also known as the Day for Peace and Nonviolence, is observed globally on 21st September as designated by the United Nations. It is dedicated to promoting the ideals of peace, nonviolence, and global ceasefire, encouraging individuals, communities, and nations to work towards resolving conflicts through dialogue and understanding. On this day, educational programs, cultural events, and peace campaigns are organized worldwide to raise awareness about the importance of harmony, human rights, and cooperation. It serves as a reminder of the shared responsibility to foster a more compassionate, just, and peaceful world for present and future generations. Today is World Alzheimer's Day. World Alzheimer's Day is observed every year on 21st September to raise awareness about Alzheimer's disease and to challenge the stigma and misconceptions surrounding dementia related conditions. Initiated by Alzheimer's Disease International, the day focuses on educating people about the symptoms, early diagnosis, care, and support needed for those living with Alzheimer's and their caregivers. Various campaigns, seminars, memory walks and community activities are held worldwide to promote understanding, encourage early medical consultation, and advocate for better research and healthcare support, fostering compassion and inclusion for those affected. Today is World Gratitude Day. World Gratitude Day is celebrated every year on 21st September to encourage individuals and communities worldwide to acknowledge and express appreciation for the positive aspects of life. Established by United Nations Meditation Group in 1965, the day serves as a reminder to cultivate gratitude as a daily habit, fostering kindness, empathy, and stronger human connections. People observe the day by reflecting on what they are thankful for, expressing appreciation to others, and engaging in acts of generosity, which collectively promote personal well being and a more harmonious society. Today is National Chai Day. National Chai Day is celebrated on September 21st every year to honor the sweet and spicy Indian beverage known as chai. Chai is made by brewing black tea with milk, water, spices, and a sweetener, and the spices typically include cardamom, cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, cloves, and star anise. Here are some things to know about chai. Origin. Chai originated in India more than 5,000 years ago. World word origin. The word chai is Hindi for tea. Health benefits. Chai contains ingredients with therapeutic properties such as black pepper and ginger, which aid digestion. Cloves which soothe abdominal pain, cardamom which helps regulate mood, and cinnamon which promotes heart and lung health. Today is National Pecan Cookie Day. National Pecan Cookie Day is celebrated annually on September 21st to honor and enjoy the delicious treat made with pecans, a nut prized for its rich, buttery flavor. On this day, cookie lovers and bakers celebrate by baking, sharing, and savoring pecan cookies in various recipes, from classic chocolate chip pecan cookies to spiced or caramel infused versions. It's a sweet occasion that encourages creativity in the kitchen, brings people together over homemade treats, and highlights the versatility and taste of pecans as a beloved ingredient in desserts. Today is Earth, Wind and Fire Appreciation Day. Earth, Wind and Fire Appreciation Day is celebrated on September 21st to honor the legendary American band Earth, Wind and Fire, known for their timeless fusion of R&B, soul, funk, jazz and pop music. The day recognizes the band's immense contribution to music, their influence on generations of artists, and their ability to inspire joy and unity through hits like September, Boogie Wonderland, and Shining Star. Fans celebrate by listening to their music, sharing favorite songs and memories, and appreciate the band's lasting impact on the cultural and musical landscape worldwide. Today is National Garage Condo Day. National Garage Condo Day is observed annually on September 21st to celebrate the innovative concept of transforming garages into functional living or workspaces, commonly referred to as garage condos. The day highlights creativity, practicality, and the efficient use of space, encouraging homeowners and entrepreneurs to explore ways to repurpose underutilized areas. People celebrate by sharing ideas, showcasing renovations, or reflecting on personal projects where garages have been converted into studios, offices, or hobby spaces. It's a day that inspires ingenuity and emphasizes how small spaces can be transformed into valuable multifunctional environments. Today is Zero Emissions Day. Zero Emissions Day is observed annually on September 21st to raise global awareness about the impact of carbon emissions on the environment and to encourage people to reduce their energy consumption for a day. On this day, individuals, businesses, and communities are urged to minimize or completely stop using fossil fuel based energy sources, opting instead for renewable energy, public transportation, cycling, or walking. The goal is to give the planet a brief break from emissions while inspiring long term habits that reduce greenhouse gases and combat climate change. Today is World Myositis Day. World Myositis Day is observed every year on September 21st to celebrate to raise global awareness about myositis, a group of rare inflammatory muscle diseases that cause muscle weakness, pain, and fatigue. The day aims to educate the public, support those living with the condition, and promote early diagnosis and better treatment options. It also highlights the need for research funding and encourages solidarity among patients, caregivers, and healthcare professionals working to improve the quality of life for those affected by myositis. Today is National Opioid Awareness Day. National Opioid Awareness Day is observed annually on 21st to raise awareness about the dangers of opioids and the devastating impact of the opioid crisis on individuals, families, and communities. The day focuses on educating the public about the risks of misuse, signs of addiction, and available prevention and treatment resources. It also aims to reduce stigma, support those in recovery, and encourage policies and programs that address substance use disorders and promote safer pain management alternatives. Today is Escapology Day. Escapology Day is celebrated annually on September 21st to honor the art and skill of escapology, the practice of escaping from restraints, traps, or confined spaces, often as a form of entertainment. The day pays tribute to legendary escape artists like Harry Houdini and encourages appreciation for the creativity, discipline, and showmanship involved in this daring performance art. It also inspires people to think metaphorically about escaping their own limitations or challenges, promoting resilience and problem solving in everyday life. Today is Telegraph Pole Appreciation Day. Telegraph Pole Appreciation Day is observed annually on September 21st to celebrate the historical and ongoing importance of telegraph poles in global communication networks. These humble wooden structures played a vital role in connecting communities by carrying telegraph, telephone, and later electrical and data lines across vast distances. The day highlights their contribution to technological progress and encourages people to appreciate the craftsmanship, engineering, and cultural heritage behind them, even as modern communication increasingly moves underground or wireless. Today is Armenia Independence Day. Armenia Independence Day is celebrated on September 21st each year to mark Armenia's declaration of independence from the Soviet Union in 1991. On this day, Armenians commemorate their nation's sovereignty with patriotic events, flag raising ceremonies, cultural performances, and public gatherings. It is a time of national pride and reflection on the country's history, struggles for freedom, and achievements as an independent republic, while also looking forward to building a strong and prosperous future. Today is Wife Appreciation Day. Wife Appreciation Day is celebrated on the third Sunday of September each year, which in 2025 falls on September 21st. The day is dedicated to honoring wives for their love, support, and the countless roles they play in family and daily life. It encourages husbands and families to express gratitude through gestures of affection, thoughtful gifts, quality time, or heartfelt words. Beyond celebrating the relationships, it serves as a reminder to recognize and appreciate the emotional, practical, and personal contributions of wives, strengthening bonds and fostering love and respect within families. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Haik Kamerlingh Onnes, 21st September 1853 to 21st February 1926. Heike Kamerlingh Onnes was a pioneering Dutch physicist celebrated for his groundbreaking work in low-temperature physics. He is best known for successfully liquefying helium in 1908, achieving temperatures close to absolute zero and opening new frontiers in experimental physics. While studying the properties of metals at these extremely low temperatures, he made the historic discovery of superconductivity in mercury in 1911, observing that its electrical resistance completely vanished. This finding revolutionized the understanding of electrical conduction and paved the way for modern technologies like MRI machines and particle accelerators. Onnes was a professor at Leiden University where he established a renowned cryogenics laboratory that attracted scientists from around the world. His meticulous experimental methods and innovative apparatus set new standards for precision research. For his contributions to science, he was awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1913. Known as the father of cryogenics, Onnes's work continues to influence physics and engineering to this day. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Charles Jules Henry Nicole, 21st September 1866 to 20th February 1936. Charles Jules Henry Nicole was a distinguished French bacteriologist and physician renowned for discovering the epidemic typhus is transmitted by body lice. He served as the director of the Pasteur Institute of Tunis, where he conducted much of his groundbreaking research on infectious diseases. Nicole's discovery in 1909 revolutionized public health by enabling effective prevention and control measures against typhus, which had caused widespread epidemics and high mortality for centuries. For this vital contribution to medicine, he was awarded the Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine in 1928. Beyond typhus, he also researched other diseases such as tuberculosis and measles, and worked on vaccine development. Nicole was known for his meticulous scientific methods and humanitarian outlook, believing strongly in the social responsibility of science. He also wrote philosophical and literary work reflecting on the human condition and the nature of disease. His pioneering efforts greatly advanced the field of bacteriology and left a lasting legacy in infectious disease control. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. David James Toulouse, 21st September 1934 to 6th April 2019. David James Toulouse was a renowned British theoretical physicist celebrated for his groundbreaking work in condensed matter physics. He made significant contributions to the understanding of topological and quantum phenomena in two-dimensional materials, reshaping how scientists view phase transitions and matter at microscopic levels. Tools earned his PhD from Cornell University and later held academic positions at institutions like University of Birmingham and University of Washington. He is best known for explaining the quantum Hall effect and developing the Kosterlitz-Thouless transition, a theory describing how certain materials change state without conventional symmetry breaking. For these pioneering discoveries, he was awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics in 2016, which he shared with F. Duncan, M. Haldane, and J. Michael Kosterlitz. Thouless's research has had a lasting influence on modern physics, inspiring advances in topological materials and quantum computing. Known for his deep intellect and collaborative spirit, he left behind a rich scientific legacy that continues to shape contemporary physics. Today's birth anniversary of Mr. Donald Arthur Glasser, 21st September 1926 to 28th February 2013. Donald Arthur Glasser was an influential American physicist and molecular biologist, best known for inventing the bubble chamber, a device that revolutionized the study of subatomic particles by allowing their parts to be photographed and analyzed. He earned his PhD from California Institute of Technology and later worked at University of Michigan and University of California, Berkeley. Glasser's bubble chamber became a crucial tool in experimental particle physics, leading to numerous discoveries about fundamental particles and in their interactions. For this pioneering achievement, he was awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1960 at the young age of 34, making him one of the youngest laureates in the field. Remarkably, he later shifted his focus to molecular biology, studying the genetics of cancer and the behavior of living cells. Glasser was also deeply interested in technology and entrepreneurship, contributing to the development of early biotechnology companies. Known for his intellectual curiosity and interdisciplinary spirit, his work bridged physics and biology, leaving a lasting impact on both fields. Today is the anniversary of Miss Florence Dolores Griffith Joyner, 21st December 1959 to 21st September 1998. Florence Dolores Griffith Joyner, widely known as FloJo, was an iconic American track and field athlete celebrated for her speed, style, and record breaking achievements. She gained international fame at the 1988 Seoul Olympics, where she won three gold medals and one silver, dazzling the world with her extraordinary performances. Griffith Joyner still holds the women's world records in the 100 meters and 200 meters, set in 1988, which remain unbroken decades later. Known for her flamboyant one-legged racing suits, flowing hair, and long, decorated fingernails, she brought glamour and individuality to the sport. She studied at California State University, Northridge, and later University of California, Los Angeles, where her athletic talents flourished. After retiring, she pursued fashion designing, acting, and philanthropy, inspired many beyond athletics. Tragically, she passed away at just 38 due to epilepsy-related complications. Griffith Joyner's legacy endures as a symbol of excellence, determination, and breaking barriers in women's sports. Today is the anniversary of Mr. Bernardo Alberto Housi, 10th April 1887 to 21st September 1971. Bernardo Alberto Housi was a pioneering Argentine physiologist renowned for his groundbreaking research on the role of pituitary gland hormones in regulating glucose metabolism. He was the first scientist from Latin America to receive the Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine, which he was awarded in 1947 for demonstrating how the pituitary gland influences diabetes mellitus. Jose earned his medical degree from the University of Buenos Aires and later founded and directed the Institute of Biology and Experimental Medicine in Buenos Aires. His meticulous studies revealed the complex hormonal interactions controlling carbohydrate metabolism, laying the foundation for modern endocrinology and diabetes research. Despite political challenges and temporary dismissal from his university post, he continues his scientific work with determination and resilience. Jose trained and mentored generations of Argentine scientists, greatly advancing biomedical research in his country. He was widely respected for his intellect, integrity, and dedication to education. His legacy lives on as one of Latin America's most influential scientists. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Tushar Kanti Ghosh, 21st September 1898 to 29th August 1994. Tushar Kanti Ghosh was a prominent Indian journalist, editor, and freedom fighter, best known for his long association with the English daily Amrita Bazar Patrika, one of India's leading nationalist newspapers during the independence movement. Born in Bengal, he took charge of the paper after his father and continued his legacy of fearless journalism against British colonial rule. Under his leadership, the newspaper became a powerful voice for Indian self rule, social reform, and public awareness, often facing censorship and persecution from the colonial government. Ghosh was deeply committed to using journalism as a tool for awakening national consciousness and promoting justice. He also authored several works and contributed to discussions on media ethics and freedom of the press. Beyond journalism, he actively participated in the freedom struggle and was respected as a courageous and principled figure. His career, which spanned several decades, witnessed India's transformation from colonial rule to independence. Tushar Kanti Ghosh is remembered as a pioneer of Indian journalism and a symbol of integrity, nationalism, and fearless expression. Your daily dose of wisdom ends here, but the journey never stops. Thank you very much for your patience. Please to like, share, and subscribe to this YouTube channel.